Hey you guys, what is up? Welcome back to another Norwegian Prima cruise vlog. If this is the first time you are seeing me, hi, my name is Kayla Jukic, and if it is not, well, welcome back. Make sure you guys subscribe to me down below so you don't miss any of my videos. Give this video a big thumbs up. That lets me know you like them and that you're finding these videos informative. This is going to be the last cruise vlog because it is the last day and we are in Great Stirrup Cay, Bahamas. This is Norwegian's private island, so it is exclusive to Norwegian cruisers only, which is pretty cool. I've never experienced a private island like this on a cruise before, so this is going to be a first time for me. From looking online and just watching other YouTube videos, it honestly looks stunning. There seems to be crystal clear blue water, white sand, restaurants. I saw some zip lines. Not sure what else there is to do, but that's why I'm filming this video. I'm gonna take you guys along with me for the day and I'll show you guys around a little bit. There's really no excursions to do because it is a private island, but there's things such as, you know, the wave runner, which you can rent, which is basically like a jet ski. You can go kayaking, you can rent scuba gear. If you own your own scuba gear, this is a perfect time to bring it. We actually brought ours. We just have like a small little kit from Amazon. If you guys are interested, I can link it down below if you want to purchase one. It's perfect for traveling. It's very small and compact. Not sure if we're gonna bring it on or not, but like I said, this is the last day, the last cruise port. We're gonna be back in Orlando tomorrow, I think at 7 a.m. It's gonna be super early, and we're gonna be doing like our self checkout, or like we're gonna be walking our luggage off ourselves. I believe we have to get up between 7 and 8 off the boat. So it's gonna be a really early morning. So I think today it's gonna be very chill. We're just gonna be by the beach, relaxing, tanning. And then later tonight, we are going to the steakhouse, which is an a la carte restaurant here. You do have to pay extra for it, but I will take you guys along for that. But otherwise, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let's jump into it. So along with being Norwegian's private island, Great Stirrup Cay is also a tender port. If there's a specific time you want to get off, you can go to the white touch screens located on each floor by the elevators. I will say we had a lot of issues with them not working this trip, so we would just go for an open tender time when there was a tender port. This day was a bit chaotic with the tenders because the wind and waves were extreme, which actually set back the timing of the tenders themselves. We had to go to the Prima Theater to wait for the tenders as they were taking longer. This caused big lines and a lot of waiting around. We were in line for probably 20 minutes to get into the Prima Theater before we could do anything. And then by the time we sat down in the Prima Theater, we probably waited another 25 minutes to get on a tender. And then the tender itself was about 5 or 10 minutes. With the long waits and chaos of the wind and waves, this definitely cut our time short on the island. We really only had about 2 to 2.5 hours there, as we had to be back on the boat by 3:30 p.m. There's no getting around tender boats here because you dock in the open and the boat actually takes you through a very narrow canal that we're in now, as you can see. The water is super blue and a lot more shallow here. Walking off the tender boats takes a few minutes until you get onto this beautiful white sand island. Honestly, the island was 10 times bigger than I even imagined. I didn't think it was small, but I definitely was a little bit overwhelmed when we actually saw it. Needless to say, the sand was soft, white, and extremely clean. It will take you about 2 minutes of walking to get you from this little area to the beach, water, and sun chairs. As you'll see in a second, the main beach area was pretty crowded. It seemed that most people didn't want to walk farther or didn't even bother to. Figuratively speaking, it kind of almost felt like people were fighting to be in this area instead of just walking away further. I get it. People probably like being as close to the tender boat and port as possible so they don't miss it or go too far away. But it was definitely too crowded for us, so we decided to continue walking further down, specifically towards the left side of the beach to find more open space and sun chairs. We finally found a spot, got settled in, and then decided to go explore a bit more. Again, this island is huge, and we honestly didn't even see half of it. We stuck to the left side of the island as it had everything there we needed. As you walk further down, there's a central area with a stand to get slushy drinks, a bar, and then a buffet style area to grab some food. Since this is Norwegian's island, food is free, so it's just like if you were eating on the ship. And if you have one, your drink package actually does work on the island as well. We were pretty hungry, so we decided to check out the buffet style area to see what they had to offer, and honestly, it was a whole bunch of nothing. We obviously got there at really bad timing because everything was pretty empty. It needed to be restocked, and they were cooking lots to try and keep up and catch up with it all. Here at the Stirrup-bbq, they mainly had hot dogs, burgers, barbecue chicken, and ribs, along with some little sweets like cakes and bread. We got a few burgers and hot dogs to take back for our group. The hot dogs were fine, but we couldn't believe how raw the burgers were. I honestly do not think the camera does it justice. It was absolutely raw to the core. After seeing this, we simply could not eat that, and we obviously had a very unfortunate experience with this. But luckily, we got this beautiful white sand beach and blue water. The water was super refreshing and very cold, which was much needed on a very hot day. One fun thing you can do on the island is zipline. I didn't look into it, but I can only assume that it is an extra charge. If you're watching this and you know, feel free to comment to let others know. There is a few different lines that all go over the beach. This one even goes over the water a bit, which is definitely fun. We did see a girl get stuck on one of these, and a worker had to go out on the line and pull her in, so that was actually super interesting. Another thing to do on the island is that you can rent out these cabanas. It's obviously not something to do necessarily, but if you want more privacy while on the island, or somewhere to just be with your family that has space, is more comfortable, and includes a mini fridge, this is a really good option for you. It is an extra charge, so you will have to reserve and pay for them through Norwegian. Cabanas 1 to 10 are definitely the bigger versions, which is the ones that I just showed you. Cabanas 11 to 23 are a bit smaller, which makes sense because there is more of them. Again, I'm unsure of the cost. If anyone knows, please comment. As we walked back to catch a tender boat, we noticed a lot more things we didn't see the first time because we did walk on the beach line, but now on the way back we were taking the sidewalks and paths. We saw a very nicely kept mini golf area, which I assume and hope is free. Again, I'm unsure. Then we saw this Bacardi bar where you can get drinks. They had live music going. People were mingling and dancing and having a really good time. We also ended up finding another place to eat called Jumbe Beach Grill, and we really wish we saw this place initially when we came to eat. The food selection was amazing. Nothing was empty. They had different salads, pastas, pizza, burgers, hot dogs, chicken, fruit, literally you name it, and it was fresh there, ready for you to eat. They had signs pointing you in which direction to go for your tender boat back onto your ship, as this day there was actually another Norwegian ship docked here, so you do want to make sure you're getting on the right one. They were offering water, towels, and even popsicles before we got on the tender, which was a first. I chose the white popsicle, and it was like a black cherry type of flavor. We continued to walk through the brief security area where you just have to show your sail card before getting on the tender. I actually think we did show this twice, the second time being literally right before you walk onto the tender. Again, I think they were just doing it as a precaution just to make sure that nobody gets on the wrong ship. It is a little bit later now. We just took a nap and got ready quickly. I just curled my hair, didn't put any makeup on because, like I mentioned earlier, we are going to the steakhouse for an early dinner. It is at 5:30, so just curled my hair, put some jewelry on, put a very nice cowl dress on, and I am going to take you guys along with me and show you guys what I eat, the menu, that kind of stuff. So Cagney's Steakhouse is one of those a la carte restaurants, so you will have to pay for it, but we definitely thought it was worth it. We got seated right by the kitchen, so we got to see them make food, but mostly plating the food, which was kind of cool. This is basically what it looks like from where we were sitting. This is a little overview of the menu. I know it is a little bit hard to see because I was recording with my phone. I didn't want to bring my chunky camera to the table, but if you need to screenshot, definitely do so. You do get complimentary bread on the table, which is nice. Who doesn't like bread? Something that we really liked about this experience is that you got to choose a steak knife for yourself if you ordered a steak. I got a Caesar salad to start. My brother-in-law actually got the tomahawk steak, and look how freaking big it was. I had to take a video to show you guys. This was my husband's filet mignon, and I got the garlic shrimp. My husband's side was truffle fries, and mine was truffle mashed potatoes. Both were extremely delicious. We tried 3 desserts, the caramel cheesecake, the raspberry creme brulee, and the 7-layer chocolate cake. They were all really good, but my favorite was definitely the caramel cheesecake. Just through conversation with our waiter, they found out that my husband and I just got married in August, and they ended up also bringing this cake out that said congratulations, which was honestly so nice of them. And that ended off our day. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments. Make sure you subscribe to me, and we'll catch you in the next video. Bye!